What's up, guys? What is today? What is today? Today is Wednesday. I'm out doing sales all day. I got 6 consultations. That is a lot of consultations for one day, but they're all kind of, in the, within like a 15, 20 mile radius. I'm just enjoying this beautiful day. It is cold, man, so make sure you stay warm. So anyway, guys, I wanted to just make a little quick message. I saw a post last night on my Cleaners Connect group. Someone was just basically expressing their opinion, basically if you are a owner operator and what's going to happen if you get sick. And I was just on the phone with one of my good friends. I call him like a big brother, Reggie, and we always have great conversation. And Reggie just made a good point. He said at the end of the day, if that's the case, it's always something to worry about. And nobody, and this is something that Reggie said, there's no perfect answer, all right? People will, basically in this life that we live, people just really just express their opinions and their life experiences. So even myself, that's why I say when I give a message, from my perspective, this is my life experience, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen the same way for you, right? And vice versa. This is why I don't take advice from certain people, because we are not living the same life. Now, I will say there are things you can learn from people, not just what to do, but also what not to do, right? So with that being said, guys, like Reggie was saying, there is no perfect answer. And a lot of times, the way he said it, growing up, and, when we went to school, we was always taught that, when you go to school, there is one answer, and you can get the right answer or you can get the wrong answer. And I think what happens is we have been programmed a lot in this world that there's one right way, all right? And if you do it any other way, this is not the right way. And that's not true. Like me and Reggie was saying, there's different ways for everybody because everybody is different. Everybody does not want the same thing. Everybody does not want to go through the same experience. I was talking to a colleague yesterday, David, and David said, Courtney, there was one time I had over 8 employees and it was a headache. He said, I was always stressed. He said, there was nights I could not sleep because I was worrying. There were things that the employees were doing, and he said, I did everything that people said to do. He said, I had the best systems for them. He said, I was paying them way more than what they was worth, and I still had problems. So David is a owner operator with no help. Because I told David, I said, well, maybe you should get you a helper. He said, no, Courtney, I don't even want a helper. But guess what? He has found what works for him, because like David said, listening to me is having a peace of mind. And that's how I live my life, guys, is first is a peace of mind, all right? But if that's the case, if it's all about when something happens, guys, anything can happen at any moment, right? But my thing is, who thinks about that? Like, it's like me being on the road right now, thinking about getting into a car accident, okay? It's like thinking about if I'm gonna get, shot today, or if I'm gonna get sick today, or the world famous for carpet cleaners, if I'm gonna fall downstairs today. That's been one I've heard for decades in the carpet cleaning industry. What happened if you fall down the stairs? I've met a lot of carpet cleaners, and I've been doing this for a long time, and I haven't met one carpet cleaner that has lost his career, okay, because he fell down the stairs. All right, I fell downstairs numerous times. I'm gonna say maybe a few times, but guess what? I got back up and I went back to work. So, so my thing, guys, is that man, you cannot live your life, worrying. And one of the best Bible quotes that I live my life by is, guys, today is all I have. All right, today is all I have. So why am I worried about tomorrow? Why am I worried about 5 years from now? All I got is today. All you have is today, right? And then, people say, well, you need to have 6 months of income just in case something happened. Well, what if something happened where you might need a year worth of income, or maybe 2 years? What you gonna do then? So if that's the case, guys, that means you will be worrying. You will spend your whole life worrying, what if something happened, right? And like I said, guys, that's just not the way to live life. At least in my opinion and in my experience, I'm going out here with a positive mindset every single day. I am not thinking, hoping, or wishing if something happens bad or negative, or if I get sick. Everything that I do in my mind is all positive, right? And I really believe that this is why certain things are attracted to certain people. Now, I'm not saying, trust me, I'm not saying that, bad things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to people because they think bad. Because, like I said, life can always have the unexpected. But why focus on that? Why worry about that? Because again, if that's the case, you will always be worrying. You will be worried about, like Reggie just made a good point before we got off the phone. He said, Courtney, there have been Fortune 500 companies that have shut down, and usually because of finances. And these employees will go in and the whole company will be shut down and they will be crying. What are we going to do? We got bills to pay. We got kids to take care of. And guys, that's the thing. Nothing is promised. Nothing is promised. Just because people, I'm going to tell you right now, we live in a society, and I'm speaking from an entrepreneur mindset. People would make you think owning a business is like the holy grail. Guys, it's not. More people go out of business than most people succeed in business. Most people go out of business than most people who succeed in business. All right. So guys, don't be fooled just because you see people with their own. And I'm telling you from experience. All right. It's not what a lot of people make it out to be. A lot of people who do own businesses, especially small businesses, or just supplementing a 9-to-5 income. Okay. But that's what they do. You'd be surprised how a lot of businesses that are, have employees and these big companies, you'll be surprised how many of them are surviving off of lines of credit, okay? No cash flow, lines of credit, just revolving lines of credit, using one line of credit to pay off another line, and then guys, it's not what it seems all the time. So I just want to say this, man, just go out here every day and live your life the best way you can. And do not let this world and do not let others put their fears on you, all right? Yes, you can listen, all right? Yes, you can take notes, but just because it happened to somebody doesn't mean it's going to happen to you, and vice versa, right? So just do the best you can with what you have and live your life one day at a time. If you go out here and you be the best and you do the best that you can, well, guess what? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow? It's going to roll over tomorrow. I can speak for me. It's no mistake that my life is going the way it is to this day, because what I did yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the month before that and the year before that, okay? And it just compounded to today. And I'm living an amazing life, okay, for me and my family. And I don't compare my life to nobody else, right? And it's a great feeling knowing where I came from and what I have now. And this is all because I have a positive mindset. I'm not out here thinking, what's going to happen if someone hit my car and I can't work for a year? What if I go to the gas station and it get robbed and they shoot me? Okay? What if I get pulled over by the police and the police shoot me? I don't think like that. Who thinks like that? Not to say that those things don't happen, but if that's the case, you will be thinking about stuff like that all the time. And it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. About to go out here and have me a nice productive day and book all 6 of these consultations. See you in the next one.